Stop letting your biology betray you before you're even close to dead serious about getting sick. Think you know what kills us? Maybe it's bad genes or smoking. Wrong. The most lethal thing happening inside you right now isn't necessarily coming from outside, it's being manufactured by your own belly fat. I'm talking about visceral fat, the soft, squishy yellow stuff surrounding your organs that looks innocent until it doesn't. And here is the terrifying part: you can look perfectly fit, weigh exactly normal, and have double the amount of this poison compared to someone twice your size. Why? Because this fat isn't just padding. It is a ticking biochemical bomb. When we talk about longevity today, nobody talks about living longer years alone. Everyone wants to live better years. That concept is called peak span. It means staying within 90% of your optimal capacity muscle, bones, cognition for as long as biologically possible. But let me tell you something hard truth: your hardware starts degrading around age 25. If you don't intervene aggressively, you will lose ground slowly but surely. The question isn't if you'll decline, it's how fast. And right now, your internal environment is accelerating that decay. Let's get into the mechanics, because understanding the enemy is half the battle. Standard subcutaneous fat, that pinchable fat on your arms and legs, is relatively harmless storage. Visceral fat is different. It sits right on top of your liver and kidneys. Every hour of every day, this fat breaks down triglycerides into free fatty acids, dumping them straight into your portal vein. This floods your liver with lipids, causing metabolic chaos. Glucose gets stuck in your blood because your cells refuse to take it up. Your pancreas screams for help, pumping out massive amounts of insulin to force those doors open. This creates a vicious cycle. Hyperinsulinemia drives more fat storage, which causes more inflammation, which burns off precious brain energy, leading to that familiar post-meal crash, brain fog, and relentless craving for sugary junk. One study showed that cutting sleep to just 4 hours a night for 2 weeks spiked visceral fat stores by 11% without changing total body weight. Sleep deprivation literally rewrites your waistline chemistry overnight. But wait, there is a darker culprit hiding in your home that makes everything else seem tame. We aren't just dealing with biology anymore, we are dealing with toxicology. Imagine opening a receipt from a store trip last Tuesday. Did you touch it? Good luck washing it off. Those receipts are coated in bisphenol, a chemical proven to slash testosterone levels in adolescent boys. Now imagine doing that hundreds of times a week. Or think about reheating leftovers in a container labeled recycled, likely sourced from old electronics filled with flame retardants. Heat melts plastics. Acidity strips liners. Canned soup heated in the microwave releases toxins directly into your meal. These forever chemicals, BPA, phthalates, are mimicking our hormones, blocking receptors and disrupting the very endocrine system, trying to keep you alive. They are everywhere: in your coffee cup, your water bottle, your cooking spray. You cannot escape them completely, but you can minimize the assault. Switch to glass, use stainless steel, avoid microwaving anything plastic, and eat plenty of cruciferous vegetables like broccoli sprouts to give your liver the sulfur compounds it needs to flush these invaders out. So, how do you stop the rot? How do you reclaim your peak span? First, you attack the visceral fire. Since this fat responds poorly to spot reduction diets, you need metabolic switches. Intermittent fasting combined with cardio is king here. Running or cycling in a fasted state forces your body to burn that stored visceral depot for fuel rather than sparing it. Pair this with high-quality protein to protect your muscle mass, which is your second line of defense against frailty. Don't fall victim to the idea that taking pills fixes everything. Yes, nutrients like omega-3s, vitamin D, creatine, and magnesium are game changers. Fish oil reduces inflammation, creatine boosts brain energy, and combat fatigue. Magnesium repairs DNA damage caused by pollution and stress. But consistency beats quantity. Take a gram of omega-3s daily, not a megadose once a month. Treat your brain like a muscle. It shrinks without challenge and expands with stimulation. Engage in difficult conversations, learn new languages, navigate complex maps without GPS. Passive entertainment rots neurons, active struggle builds cognitive reserve. And finally, address the elephant in the room: medication versus lifestyle. Drugs like semaglutide work miracles for weight loss, yes. But consider the trade-off. Stopping them often leads to rebound gain, and long-term use carries unknown risks regarding muscle wasting and other cancers. Can you truly trust a molecule injected into your veins to manage your destiny? Often, the answer lies in mastering your relationship with food, movement, and sleep first. Use the continuous glucose monitor not to obsess over numbers, but to understand your body's rhythm. See how dinner affects your morning wakefulness. Learn the lag time. Empower yourself with data so you never feel helpless again. Your body has incredible potential. It is built to thrive, not just survive. But survival mode is expensive. It leaks energy, erodes your joints, clouds your mind, and fills your arteries. You have the agency to flip the switch. Eliminate the obvious poisons, move intensely, feed your brain, and respect the circadian clock. Don't wait until the symptoms show up. Fix the foundation now, because your future self depends on the decisions you make today. Go build that legacy. Check out Profile for podcast summaries.